Pokemon Trainers Academy, Episode 14, Daddy's Girl. Amber fidgeted around in her seat. She couldn't sit still that morning. It was Wednesday, the day her father would be visiting the school to give a lecture on the Pokemon League. She knew the moment she got back from lunch, Daddy would be standing in the classroom waiting for her. She was especially excited at lunch. It was just moments before she'd meet Daddy. She didn't get to see him much, even on weekends. He was a gym leader, so he was always busy. Just then, someone suddenly grabbed her shoulders and whispered, "Boo," into her ear. Amber turned around and saw her father standing behind her. "Daddy!" Amber exclaimed as she hugged her father's neck. "Why are you here?" "I just wanted to see how my little girl was doing," Daddy said. "How are you doing, Amber?" "I'm doing great," Amber replied. Daddy looked over at Umbreon, who was sitting next to her. "I see you found Umbreon already." "Hello, Mr. Ketchum," Umbreon said sweetly. "Well, I've got to get going. I have to be waiting for the students in the next class. I'll be going to Professor Jack Shertigall next. If I'm correct, that's your teacher, isn't it?" Amber nodded. "Great, I'll see you there." Amber's dad gave her a kiss on the cheek and left. After lunch, the students came in to see Professor Skull sitting at his desk, looking a bit less mournful, and Mr. Ketchum standing beside it. "Welcome back, class," Skull said as the students sat down. "Today, Daniel Ketchum will be giving a lecture on the Pokemon League. Please give him your full attention." "Hello, everyone," Daniel said. "Good afternoon, Mr. Ketchum," the student said in monotone. "Does anyone know what I do?" Daniel asked. Wally Albrecht raised his hand. "Yes," Daniel said. "You're the gym leader right here in Pallet Town," Wally exclaimed. "That's right," Daniel said. "I'm a gym leader. I battle trainers from all over Kanto and beyond who come through my gym. If the challenger wins, they earn a badge." "And this is your job," Janelle blurted out. "Yes." "So basically you get paid to lose." "I actually win most of my battles. I only lose one in every 3 or 4, Daniel replied. "There are 10 gyms in mainland Kanto, though you only need 8 badges to enter the Indigo Conference, which is a big tournament held every year on the Indigo Plateau where the best trainers go to battle. To become a gym leader, a trainer must win 3 league tournaments from any combination of regions. But if you win 2, you can be picked to become a substitute gym leader and run a gym while the regular leader is away. Most gyms specialize in a certain type. My gym specializes in bug types. That's where my badge comes from, the Swarm Badge." Mr. Ketchum turned towards Skull and said, "That's all I have prepared." Skull asked the students, "Any questions?" That same day during evening study, Daniel gave Amber a surprise visit. "Daddy!" Amber gasped as he sat down. "You startled me!" "I thought I'd visit you before I left for the day," Daniel said. Then he looked at Latias, who was once again lying on the arena floor. "So this is the Latias you're always talking about?" "Mm-hmm," Amber replied. "She's my best friend." Daniel stroked the fine red down on Latias's head and said, "She's a sweetie." "Why, thank you." "She can talk?" Daniel asked Amber. "Telepathy," the two said in unison. "Oh," Daniel said. "Well, I'm no expert on psychic types, am I? I don't know if you've heard about this, Amber, but I was planning to battle one of the students tomorrow, so we might be having a father-daughter battle. Of course, I'll be picking from at random, so there's no guarantee, but if you want..." "It's okay," Amber said. "What's okay?" Daniel asked. "That we don't battle." "Why's that?" "Latias's wing is bent," Amber told Daniel. "She can't fly it till it's fixed, so we won't be doing much training or any battling anytime soon." "I see," Daniel paused. "Well, get well soon, Latias." He patted Latias on the head, and then he kissed Amber on the cheek. "Bye-bye, Amber. See you tomorrow." He walked away. "Get well soon." "That was nice of him," Amber said. And then she took a closer look at Latias's wing. "Speaking of which, is it just me or is your wing less bent than when I met you?" "I guess the treatment is working." "Great!" Amber exclaimed. "You'll be flying in no time." The lucky student who got to battle Daniel was Arnold Tibet, a scrawny boy from Professor Zadazay's class. At first, Arnold had the upper hand, since his fire-type Magby had a type advantage over Daniel's bug-type Ledion. However, as the battle progressed, it became evident that Ledion was a gym leader's Pokemon. The battle was over in 5 minutes, with Daniel as the victor. The students applauded at Daniel's victory, except for Arnold, who was sobbing. Daniel waved and said, "Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for having me here." "Goodbye, Mr. Ketchum," the student shouted. Daniel turned around and crouched beside Amber, gave her a kiss on the head, and said, "Goodbye, Amber." "Bye, Daddy," Amber whispered as Daniel left. That was the last she'd see of him for a long time. Now she was wishing she hadn't opted out of the battle, but what was she supposed to do? Latias couldn't fly yet. Amber looked up at the sky and imagined Latias zooming across it. Soon, she thought.